In the beginning there was only darkness, then a single pulse of light, a flicker between existence and superposition. This is the heartbeat of the quantum universe. The singularity is the cosmic origin of all things. This singularity is not alone. Wrapped around it like a perfect quantum mirror is the event horizon. When we look closer, the event horizon is not just a surface. It is composed of Planck-scale block spheres, which are the smallest observable bits of information. Each sphere encodes a possible quantum state, forming an entangled network of quantum state vectors, or QSVs, where every potential history is an act of projecting and coding the structure of the universe simultaneously. This is a quantum state vector. Its orientation determines motion and instantaneous velocity in space. As it shifts, it defines how probabilities and gravity flow. Velocity is not stored separately. It is encoded in the QSV's orientation. A small tilt means nearly straight motion. A greater tilt bends the path, introducing curvature, acceleration, and ultimately, what we perceive as gravity itself. On the opposite side of the wormhole, a second particle appears. It moves in perfect synchrony with the first, mirroring every zigzag, every flicker of motion. This is entanglement at the cosmic scale. This connection is not just a bridge, it is a world line of entangled light. But how does the entangled universe decide which path light will take? Richard Feynman gave us the answer, with the sum over histories, where every possible path is calculated by its interference with others. Constructive interference reinforces the most probable paths. Destructive interference cancels out the least likely ones. The paths that survive define reality. The action along the path is not random. It is determined by the phase and frequency of the QSV projections. Phase tells us where we are in the cycle, whether we are at a peak or a valley, and frequency tells us how quickly those cycles occur. Now, watch what happens when the quantum state vector changes faster. When the particle accelerates, acceleration is nothing more than the rate of change of the QSV's orientation. But in a holographic universe, acceleration is also curvature. In general relativity, gravity is the curvature of space-time. Quantum information holography links curvature directly to the interference of probability waves. Where QSVs constructively interfere, probability density increases, creating what we perceive as gravitational wells. Where they destructively interfere, gravity disappears. Each event horizon is not just a boundary, it is a holographic projection screen encoding the history of the universe in Planck-scale block spheres, each a tiny mirror reflecting the sum over histories of light. Every movement, every thought, every event in history is an interference pattern of light etched into the mirrors of the universe and then played back as reality. Everything, including particles, forces, and consciousness, arise as reflections of the singularity, projected onto the event horizon and then outward into space-time. You are the reflection of the singularity, tracing the paths of light through the holographic mirror of time. Every moment is a projection, and every path a sum over histories. Reality is the reflection and the self-reflection of the universe itself.